Hi, this is Knitting Brow. I wanted to give you a review of the boys' fishing trip for 2010. For those of you who've been reading the blog for a while, you know that every year I go fishing with my brothers, and we've been doing this for 13 years. I've only missed 1 year of those 13 years, and I was really disappointed to miss that. Unfortunately, I had waited 1.5 years to get painters to come and paint my house, and of course they did that while we were supposed to do the fishing trip. This trip started actually as a long weekend where we went up late on a Thursday. We fished on Friday, Saturday, and some of Sunday, and then came back on Sunday. It now lasts a good 10 days. We go up as late or as early as we can on Thursday, and then we come back 2 Sundays. So it's actually a wonderful event for us. And what I find that I enjoyed particularly this year was spending time with my brothers. This is why I really enjoy this. One of my brothers reads 4 books at once. He also listens to all sorts of media. I think he brought like 5 books. He brought 5 different electronic devices for recordings and things like that. It's quite fun. One of my brothers actually is a computer geek, and he's failed retirement because he actually started a small business, and he's getting really busy. So he went out a couple of times during the fishing trip, and that was absolutely no problem. I also have a brother who, actually 2 brothers who are really obsessed with fishing, and that was quite fun to watch. Unfortunately, this year's fishing trip didn't have good fishing weather. We had great weather if you were on the shore. It did not bode well for actually going out on the boat and catching anything. I did go out on the boat once, on the big boat, which was quite enjoyable. I would have gone out more, except I wasn't willing to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go out fishing on the boat. They weren't even able to go offshore because the wind was so high. It was just not a good year for fishing. I also enjoy just being around my brothers because a great thing that I experience is that I can ask any question whatsoever and they give me a response. And it's no big deal. They'll just answer the question. I could ask what's going on with this fishing lure and is this thing called a spoon? And it is. And they also explain why it's used and how it can be used and why they're making some. It was quite enjoyable for me to be able to know that I can ask any question and not be laughed at. Now, of course, you know, my question about do you have any fishing line, granted that one's going to follow me around for a while. That's in another blog post. I also noticed how much my brothers really do care about their children. One of my brothers shared a song that was sent by his daughter-in-law, and it was really touching that the father spent time making sure that the kids' car's okay, the oil's changed, the house is safe. That's just actually a wonderful thing. I also noticed that one of my brothers was expecting a son to arrive, and he didn't arrive, and he called in the morning to make sure that he was okay, and in fact the kid did the smart thing, and that was stop and take a nap. So it's nice to see that my brothers are raising smart kids. We miss my brother John, who died a couple of years ago, and of course we miss my father, who died, I believe it's been 5 years now. We all miss him for different reasons. And of course, you know, I'm at the point in my life now where I really wish I could be asking my dad some special things, and I don't have that opportunity now. So what's great for me is, again, going on this fishing trip and listening to stories that my brothers are sharing about Dad and my brother John, and the way that they grew up, because there was a 7 years difference between myself and my older brother. So it's quite nice for me to hear this stuff. I did a lot of knitting during that time. I had a good time with that. We went out to eat. We all get along. And what's great is we've been doing this so long that we can all just go and do our thing, and then we get together, we eat, something like that, and then we go away. It's almost like the perfect arrangement. So, cheers, brothers. This was a very good year for me, and it's exactly what I needed so that I could unwind from work and get some accomplishments done in my knitting and some of the other projects that I've been working on. I'll post some information in the blog about some really cool websites that I heard about. We did spend some time also looking at iPhones, and I get teased a lot because of the Apple tax. I'm a Mac user. My brothers are not, and that's cool. That's cool. We all have our opinions. It's quite enjoyable. So I just wanted to share this with you. This is one of those things that I get to experience every year, and I'm very grateful for it. And I understand that families don't do this, and boy, if you don't do this and you've got a family, brothers and sisters, take some time to try to do it. I guess I'm really lucky with how fortunate. I guess I'm just very fortunate that I have family members who we can get together. We all disagree, but that's cool. So enjoy your colorful loops of daily living. And if you haven't told family how much you enjoy their company, please do so, because you never know when they might be gone. Thanks.